I'm really looking forward to this race because I've done it a few times now, so it actually makes it easier to know what a good performance is outside of what happens in the race, if that makes sense, because you can never really help who turns up. And if a guy gets off the bike and runs a 1:07 half marathon, there's nothing I can do about it. And that can be demoralising if you do what you feel is a good performance, but you don't get a result. And it makes it a little bit easier to go into the race not being concerned about other people and being less anxious and more focused on executing something that I know is good for me. I'm going for a run now. 30-minute run with some pre-race activation efforts.
I had to buy a wetsuit this morning because mine broke. We're going to test it out roughly 12 hours before the start of the race, which is not an optimal time gap between trying out a new wetsuit and doing a race. Actually, it feels better than my old one did already. Christian Blumenfeld peed in a wetsuit. That's a reference to episode 1, which you should all go and watch. It's in the something below or above. The review is out on the Sailfish, whatever the hell this is.
Bruh.
I swam. I'm doing my equipment preparation. Well, last year we had some bottle related issues. This year we have a pretty good contingency plan. By basically, I've stuffed 140 grams of carbs into here. But ideally, I actually won't touch any of that because I've got 2 bottles. I have pretty much 3 products in the race. I have Morton, I have 2 2.6s, and I have Decathlon. And those are what I split between 100 grams of carbs and 200 milligrams of caffeine, which is what I'll have in the first first lap of the bike. Because this bottle's here, it's very easy to not forget to drink it, because all I know is finish that bottle by the end of lap 1. Lap 2 on the bike, I have this bottle, and has no caffeine in it, and 110 grams of carbs. That's basically hour 2, and I'll have that quite slowly over an hour and a half, because I'll probably pick up a water to go in this this bottle cage. Amy asked me what my goals are. Today's a little bit of a get-round job. I don't know what kind of swim shape I'm in at all, because I don't know if I mentioned the broken arm. But I've had 3 weeks of real swim training going into this last sort of 2 weeks of racing. What it will do is, if I make the front group comfortably, which in my sort of good swim shape I would normally, I can relax a little bit about swimming. My real target, I want to be really fit and do a really good performance in Valse in a couple of weeks. And in order to do that, I need a really solid benchmark. And I think it's 6 weeks away from that race. So today will provide that.
How are you feeling?
Good. You know me, we love Salou. My goals are to go faster on the run and not
Love that.
and ride aggressively.
You'll be fine.
Yeah.
And your braids look great.
Slay.
My only goal is to make sure Tom Epton has a horrible day out.
Well,
We actually don't know this man.
Yeah, sorry. I just saw a camera and thought it was for me.
I don't think... Are you just mad because you finished 20 minutes down in Valencia? You don't get lapped by Anne Howard on the
No, Rachel.
There's no reason for a triathlon to start with Pirates of the Caribbean music
We're doing swimming, cycling and running. We're not pillaging a new territory. There is no need.
To the start, it's Challenge Salute 2025.
It's the worst triathlon of my life. Wasn't on it, you know.
I'd
Wasn't on it
say
today.
you've done some poor altitude research and you've come down from altitude.
Freddie thinks I got the altitude wrong. I think it was a little bit bigger than that. But
I always just think you're shit.
Wait.
yeah, could be. I was rubbish across all three.
No, but you were really good to the first boy.
I was great to the first boy. I am the first triathlete in history to get to the first boy first and then get dropped from the swim. We had a genius
That's more than two.
manoeuvre. First lap of the swim, got to the first boy first, then got dropped from the swim and it all went tits
So
up.
we were-
Felt
we
like
ran down the beach.
shit. Did like 280 watts on the bike. Was pretty awful. And then
started
the run was
walking, we
also a
started
shocker.
walking as
Struggled
well.
from kilometre
Second lap, we
2.
started walking in.
But
But you got to the finish.
I did get to the finish line. Yeah, probably got about 5 PTO points.
And anything good?
No, not really.
Come on. There must have been something.